house is my obsession. And now you are too.
Netflix's new hit series The Watcher is blowing up on the internet. The storyline is based on true events, which made the series even more exciting and scary than it already was. But how representative was the series to the real story? Here's what really happened at 657 Boulevard, uncovered. Before we go any further, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to never miss one of our future videos. The drama started back in 2014, when Derek and Maria Brada stumbled upon their dream home in the suburbs of New Jersey. Almost immediately after buying the $1.4 million house, the new homeowners started to receive petrifying letters in their mailbox. The writer talked about their family in a dark, poetic way, talking about their children and referring to them as young blood, after which he or she signed them as the Watcher. The previous homeowners confessed that they, too, received a letter right before the house was sold, but they didn't make anything of it. The letters keep on coming in, getting more gruesome by the day. In the end, everyone in the street becomes a suspect, but the real Watcher was never found, even after a lot of DNA tests throughout the whole neighborhood. The homeowners decided to not settle into the house and sold it on again. Of course, these events are very frightening, but they are nowhere near the level of horror as the Netflix series suggests. For example, John Graff, who was one of the previous homeowners years before and killed his entire family inside the house, didn't live there in real life. The real John Graff, named John List, was a maniac who did in fact live in Westfield, but not on 657 Boulevard. The makers of the series just couldn't resist to put in the town's most infamous resident into their plot. Also, the secret tunnels weren't part of the real house, and neither were the crazy neighbors. Only the part of the English teacher, who was obsessed with houses as a kid and gave his students the tasks to write an ode to a house, is partially true. In real life, there was also an English teacher who apparently loved the house. He even told one of his students that he wrote 50 letters to the house to tell them how much he admired the design. What's even stranger is that the poetic letters filled with hatred started to show up at 657 Boulevard the month that the teacher retired. In the end, there was no hard evidence to prove that the English teacher had anything to do with the case. So, will the Watcher ever be found? Most likely not, which makes the story even more frightening. The police department have stopped their research since there is no evidence to be found, and the letters did also stop coming in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to never miss one of our future videos.